Welcome back to the podcast de Philip, everyone. Ready for another deep dive into the AI news from this past week? It's a lot to keep up with,
It really is.
but that's why we're here,
It's
right?
sort through all the headlines.
Exactly. Cut through the noise.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about new AI tools and features, of course, and some interesting moves from both big companies and smaller players.
Absolutely.
And of course, we have to touch on the ethical side of things too, especially with AI becoming so powerful.
Yeah, the implications are huge.
So let's just jump right in, shall we? OpenAI has been busy this week releasing deep research and a new reasoning model they're calling O3 Mini. Now, deep research is fascinating, I think, because it goes beyond just summarizing research papers. It actually analyzes huge data sets.
Yeah, looking for those connections?
Right, the kind that humans might miss. So potentially we're talking about accelerating scientific breakthroughs.
Oh, absolutely. Breakthroughs in medicine, materials, science, who knows what else.
And then O3 Mini, this one focuses on improving AI's reasoning abilities, which is really the key to problem solving and decision making.
For sure. And speaking of competition, it's heating up Mistral AI. A French company just unveiled their small 3 model.
Showing that AI development is becoming more and more international.
Yeah, not just limited to Silicon Valley anymore.
Mm.
And then there's Samsung, taking a really interesting approach with traceability.
Right, integrating information about an image's origins into AI-edited pictures.
Imagine being able to verify if an image is authentic or deepfake.
It could be huge for fighting misinformation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's not just about research and development. We're seeing AI move into everyday applications. Google's Ask for Me. AI can make business calls on your behalf.
Think about it, AI negotiating contracts or making appointments.
It's mind-blowing. And Perplexity AI wants to be your go-to search engine.
Even integrating with DeepSeek R1.
Right, and Adobe Acrobat now has an AI assistant that can evaluate contracts.
It makes you wonder what this means for lawyers and legal professionals in the future.
Definitely raises questions about the future of work. But all this AI integration does raise some concerns. DeepSeek had a data leak this week.
Highlighting the need for serious data privacy measures.
It's a reminder that all this amazing technology comes with risks.
Risks we need to be aware of and address proactively.
So it's a bit of a mixed bag, right? On the one hand, Google's making AI more accessible.
Democratizing the technology in a way.
But then they're also loosening their AI principles regarding weaponry and surveillance.
Yeah, that's a bit concerning.
Definitely raises ethical questions we need to be talking about.
Open and honest conversations are essential.
For sure. And finally, before we move on, OpenAI is partnering with the U.S. government.
To explore using AI in nuclear security, no less.
It's a big deal. Shows how seriously AI is being taken at the highest levels.
Raises a lot of questions about potential benefits and risks, though.
Yeah, we're going to need a whole other deep dive to unpack that one.
Absolutely.
But for now, let's switch gears and talk about some of the other companies making waves in the AI world.
Sounds good. I'm ready. Anthropic's doing some interesting work with AI safety. They've got this new constitutional classification system for their models, and they're also looking into protecting large language models from hacking.
Yeah, security is a big concern,
Yeah,
especially with these models becoming so powerful and integrated into everything.
absolutely. And speaking of integration, Microsoft is making a big move. They're planning to add one of OpenAI's top AI models into Copilot for free.
Wow, that's a game changer, giving smaller businesses and developers access to that kind of advanced AI.
Yeah, it could lead to a whole wave of innovation.
It's amazing to see how widespread AI is becoming. Even media outlets are getting involved. Maddiness, a tech publication, just launched a platform dedicated to AI.
Gaddiness AI. Yeah, it seems like everyone's recognizing the importance of this field.
And it's not just software and platforms.
Yeah.
Oracle's introducing AI agents for supply chain management.
And Thales is developing a specialized military AI in France.
AI is everywhere, even in filmmaking. There's a Chinese project called Omni-Human One that uses AI to generate ultra-realistic videos from just one photo.
That's incredible. But with all these advancements, we can't forget about data security.
Yeah, the DeepSeek leak was a wake-up call.
Companies need to be more responsible with user data.
Absolutely.
Huh.
And speaking of setbacks, Apple actually canceled their augmented reality glasses project for Mac computers.
Shows that even tech giants can stumble sometimes.
True. But while Apple's pulling back in one area, Cerebras is pushing forward. They're promoting their AI chip through a faster DeepSeek R1 chatbot.
The competition in AI hardware is heating up.
And OpenAI is right in the thick of it. They struck a deal with the U.S. government to explore using AI in nuclear security.
That's a huge development.
And Sam Altman, their CEO, is working with Jony Ive on a new AI device.
Wow, Jony Ive, the former Apple design guru.
Yeah, OpenAI seems to be everywhere. They even filed a trademark hinting at humanoid robots and smart jewelry.
Ambitious much.
And they're expanding globally too. SoftBank and OpenAI are teaming up to launch SB OpenAI Japan.
They'll be deploying something called Crystal Intelligence.
Combining SoftBank's reach with OpenAI's technology, it's a powerful partnership.
AI development is truly becoming a global effort. And it's not just big companies driving this either. We're seeing the open source community getting involved too.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, researchers are inviting contributions to the Open R1 project.
I see, on Hugging Face.
Yep, exactly. Open source collaboration is really important. It can accelerate innovation.
Yeah, and make AI technology more accessible to everyone.
That's the idea. And on the industry side, Tesla's planning a huge increase in the use of robots in their factories.
The more automation.
Exactly. It's a trend we're seeing across many industries.
Which raises questions about the future of work, of course.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. And then there's the issue of transparency. Meta's introducing a label for ads generated by AI.
Oh, that's interesting. So users will know if an ad was created by a human or an algorithm.
Yeah, it's a good first step.
Transparency is so important, especially with AI becoming more and more involved in content creation.
Right. Especially advertising, which can be so influential.
And speaking of transparency, Google's decision to loosen its principles on the use of AI in weaponry and surveillance.
Yeah, that's caused quite a stir.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
It's a very sensitive issue.
We need to have serious conversations about the ethical implications of AI in those areas.
For sure. And finally, Perplexity AI is partnering with Humanoid to further develop their search engine.
It seems like every day there's a new partnership or development in the AI world.
It's hard to keep up, but it's definitely exciting.
AI is having such a huge impact on so many different fields.
From scientific discovery to creative applications, and even the way we work.
It's changing the world as we know it.
And that wraps up another deep dive into the whirlwind of AI news. I hope you found it informative.
We covered a lot of ground.
We did, from groundbreaking advancements to ethical concerns and everything in between.
It's clear that AI is here to stay, and it's only going to become more influential in the years to come.
So keep exploring this fascinating field and form your own opinions about the role AI will play in our lives. Thanks for joining us on the podcast de Philippe.
Au revoir.
Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful deep dives into the world of technology and beyond. We'll see you next time.